Yo, to those of you who saw the video earlier, I have to re-upload it because y'all niggas are driving me crazy. I love y'all, but this is a Reddit story. I wanted to give y'all a little hat. I shaved my beard. I was trying to hide it. I don't care anymore. I wanted to give y'all like something to hold you off until I have the actual video that I have dropping in 5 days. This is a Reddit story. Okay, damn.
All of us men, I can start my video off like this because this is my demographic analytic. All of us men can agree that we do some pretty crazy things. Now, I'm not talking about war, genocide, nuclear arms races, stock market crashes, global warming. Nah, that's Taylor Swift, government corruption, mass incarceration, and suicide. I'm talking about the goofy haha shit, like making a fool out of yourself to impress a woman. Every man has done that before. Shit, it's even in nature. Yeah, you like that? No matter the species, men will make themselves look completely goofy for the chance of getting at a girl. And I'm no different. So my girl recently got a new job and her boss invited her to dinner and she invited me. Now, why she wants me to meet her boss is beyond me, but the job was important to her and she'd been working really hard to get into the position. So maybe she just wanted to share the moment with me. So I go. Now, my wife's boss is a single lady in her 50s. Damn! Sorry. So it was just the three of us. We chopped it up over salads while the food cooked, and I knew how important it was to my shorty that I made a good impression on her boss. So I started doing my thing, letting some jokes fly, and it was working. We started hitting it off. I got her boss laughing and asking me questions. I look at my girl, and she seems pleased. Some time passes, and the boss, who we'll name Laura, leaves and comes back with two of the biggest, juiciest, most medium rare of steaks that I've ever seen. I say two, because my steak looked like it was cooked in an easy bake oven, bro. My shit was mad undercooked. John wasn't even rare no more. It was damn near extinct. So I'm sitting there fiddling with my food, trying to figure out how I was gonna get away with not eating it. What's wrong, Yoyo? You not gonna eat? No, I'm just admiring your work is all. You cooked this really well. The only seasoning on that shit is salmonella. Aw, thanks, Yoyo. Cooking has always been a little hidden talent of mine. She should keep it hidden. Oh, I think that's the dessert, you two. Excuse me. She gets up to grab whatever abomination she was cooking for dessert. I watch her as she leaves, and the second she dipped, I knew I had to do something, and I had to do it fast. I look across the fancy dining room table at an open window next to the kitchen of this third-story apartment. And I knew exactly what I had to do. I didn't have time to run up to the window and toss it up because she could return at any moment. I committed. I grabbed the steak with my hand, shook off the juice, used my other arm to take aim. It's time for you to go, little one. The window wasn't open. It was the cleanest window I have ever seen in my life. What Windex does this lady use? Cause she gonna need to buy more of it because the juices of my raw slab of meat are just completely splattered on her walls. It's all over the floor. It's all over the windows. It's all over her. She is standing there at the door frame next to the window holding a tray of brownies that are now also covered in meat juice. I look at my girl and her jaw is just dropped. She is staring at me like I just committed war, genocide, nuclear arms races, mass incarceration. She is mad as fuck. I just did not know what to say, bro. It felt like a minute of silence, but it was probably only 3 or 4 seconds. Finally, the best I could manage was, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just cutting it. And it just, I could just be such a klutz sometimes, right? Right, babe? Babe? Okay, I'll just clean it up. What Windex do you use, ma'am? Because it's clearly very effective. So I grab my napkin and I just smear the blood around the window with my cloth and dust off the steak as both women look at me with extreme confusion as I continued to yap about how sorry I was. I grabbed my raw, cold, and now dirty steak and I knew what I had to do. I wish. But instead, I returned to my seat and proceed to eat every single bite of that nasty patty ass steak. And I remained pretty quiet for the rest of the evening. And the only 2 words my shorty has mentioned to me since the incident have been, I'm fine. Moral of the story, even though my depth perception isn't good, my aim is impeccable.
Kudos. Back in the day, I was drawing in class, but now I make money off kudos. Rats in the bank and I'm chasing my cash, got a mill on my mind and I'm too close. And these niggas corny like fructose. Only thing on my mind is the money. If you try to take it, I take out my chopper and it's gonna kick you like judo.